It sums up every drop of water we put into the system. That's a big deal. About 2014, we started thinking, how do we take our very cranky old SCADA system at this point and bolt it onto something that we can actually share the data with, break down that silo. And with the miracle of Pi API, we were able to bolt our very cranky old SCADA system into Pi. And in August 2015, we started pushing data into Pi, and that was huge. And what I've learned over the years doing this, and I had another gig where we did something similar, is once you start breaking down the data silo, once you start liberating that data, people are going to start using that data in ways you couldn't imagine.
A water system is a piece of paper. It comes from the state of California, and it says if you take water from this reservoir or this lake or this river, you have to tell us how much you took from it and its quality. There's nothing physical about that. But with Pi AF, we were able to take all those physical tags, all those SCADA tags, and map them to a business unit water system that was entirely arbitrary and had nothing to do with the SCADA system. That would take a lot of effort in SAP or any other relational database. So now we have to actually configure each one of these pumps and map it to the AF data structure we had. Now, our first fear is that, well, there's a lot of special cases. Those pumps are not all the same. They were installed over 100 years. And so the question is how long would it take us to actually configure all of them? Well, we found with Pi templates, it only took 30 to support about 200 pumps. Now, these templates are powerful because the SCADA system keeps track of the instantaneous water flow, and it keeps track of whether like a pump started at 3 a.m. and turned off at 4 a.m. That's not interesting. What's interesting is the pump was on for an hour. What's interesting is the total flow over the period of time in that hour was such and such. And with the template, you can specify the calculation that actually produces the business result.
In Pi, this updates every 2 minutes, real time with SCADA. I can even access it on my phone if I'm not in the office. Just with that one dashboard, we save about 520 hours a year, just not having to do that every day. And that is very helpful for us too because it's real-time data. It's not yesterday's data that we're looking at.
I love the Pi system and Esri because it allows me to compress this work right into actionable business for our team. Again, using the Pi integrator, that was really the linchpin to the drone functions. Without the GIS, without the operational data, it wouldn't have been possible. So I can't say enough if you aren't using the Pi integrator in any capacity. The one for ArcGIS is quite good. I'm interested to look at the business analytics integrator myself. You can see here's one of our dashboards. This looks like pressure and temperatures from a pot. This whole thing took us 6 total hours from a question from our engineer to deployed because of the Pi Esri integrator.